No special package for Manipur listed in Union Budget 2026 presented by Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, RU's MPCC President K. Meghachandra. And 7th Widows' Day observed at Moirang Chingai Lampak. 3,000 widows honoured during observance. Hello, very good afternoon, and you're watching Pm-Istv English News. I'm Priyalakshmi Langpoklakpam. Now the news in detail. President of MPCC K. Meghachandra has lamented over the absence of special package for Manipur in the rupees 53.5 lakh crore budget presented by Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman. Speaking to media persons during a press briefing held at Congress Bhavan, he continued that the union budget has overlooked the struggles of IDPs. However, it allocated significant package to Assam ahead of its upcoming assembly elections, and this has proven the centre's negligence towards Manipur. He maintained that the union government's vision of Viksit Bharat and superpower nation can only be achieved when every Indian citizen have access to equal opportunities. He then demanded the centre a special package for IDPs, rehabilitation and reconstruction for Manipur in the union budget. He responded to the centre's invitation to ruling MLAs for a meeting in New Delhi with skepticism, questioning whether forming a government now would actually restore peace to the state.
State the special package में आम like that अकोई state union government ना special package पी द्रगती मसी अकोई दा state government की own resource तकी budget तर state की budget तकी कायथोपा सिंगमोय government से बखोट पर सिगी दी BJP की central government की central leaders की मखा फोली कोई आमना अदुगी थोड़ो को opinion लेते but अकोई की observation अकोई की thinking ददी सिगी लेरी कच्चेमा कदुरी बसे मसीदी अदुम constitutional violation दी अदुम लेरनी साइगी 174 constitution द पीरी बसे मसी assembly अमा गी काउ बसे मसी की last session हाइबगा अदेगी next session हाइबसिगा 174 जिदे जिदा था तरुक gap खक लेगी दबने हाइबनेबा अदुना मरमरकांदा मधुगी था तरुक की gap तुसु मधु हेंदोखरे अदुना still मसी की सरकार से अनो बसे अमगसु illegal destruction of the constitution adum oirane aduna marmor kanda masi let us see kaigumba semak pon traga semak taba matungda akoina madu haigini but semak pa taragasu athuba matamda santi hanjalakpa amasung mayamgi tangdu leitaba manipur gi law and order se leigani haibadi ngamde maramdi central government na masi adum serious oidana lai budget tasu serious oide adegi aikoi gi problem si mas achauba intervention ama sungtau taude aduna takpadi khoi gi India government se silent oi Manipur gi matang se border area state se mirai haiba simadi andaki laiba asigi budget ama sung makhoi gi intention masida adum utli.
The 7th Widows' Day was observed at Moirang Chingai Lampak, organized by the Widow and Orphan Resource Development Trust, Moirang branch, under the sponsorship of Ward Manipur. Ward members and widows from different valley districts of the state attended the program. As part of the event, around 3,000 widows and members of wards were honoured with gifts from the trust. Retired Associate Professor and former HOD of Political Science, Moirang College Y. Modhu, author of Ward Moirang Branch N. Gunindro, and founder member of Ward Vaikom Bijia, founder of Sanatombi Oriental English School, Kumbi, and Sarat Kumar, Pradhan of Kha Thinungai Gram Panchayat, and Ramananda, Pradhan of Phuvala Gram Panchayat, Ningthaujam Ranjit, and President of Moirang Apunba Mairapaibi Ima Loop, Konjengbam Padmavati, graced the occasion as the main guest. Speaking on the occasion, retired Associate Professor Y. Modhu expressed concern that the Western culture's dominance is eroding local culture, leading to a decline in bonding between parents and children. As a result, some of the women, when they lost their husband, their children often abandoned them, leaving them helpless, he said. He then praised the role played by Ward in promoting the welfare of widows and added that they are commendable and deserving of recognition.
Kanagumba Lukabi Kayana, Magi Mapuru will take Trapamatanda, Mama Buhanatuni and Trapamatanda, Mama Vishina Mamitiki Pirang Shinto Bakaya, to a Tinglish Marabushita Guinea. Hena matters the work with the Hantok Supreme Court of Pirikibara, Makata, Kanagumba, Mama Mapabu, Alo, Labamatam, the Handing in Vidra Masadi, Mama Mapana Pihiba, Lantum, Amukana Mama Pan Lowy, I have a Supreme Court ruling P revenue. Masikari, the Apomadinate, Matam no Porapana Maramu, I can't Pira ruling name. Madubo, Pumana Masiki Pumon on a Bamakata, war, widow, and orphan, resource development, trustna. Oriental culture na halak pagum. Hajiki Western culture is like food lagi ngakfok pagum. Maduda achoba mobilization ama toraga movement ama pukal na hairaga lukrabi singsi desida. Ay gama mateng pangi hena toroliba hariba word ki karma thobi kudimak. Ako niya thagapam thokda bara.
Arthur Watt N. Gunindro said that Widows' Day was not a celebration of widowhood, but an effort to bring moments of happiness and relief to widows, helping them overcome sorrow and despair following the loss of their husbands. He appealed to the public not to view the observance negatively as a celebration. He also highlighted the future plans of Watt, where he announced that a sum of Rs 3,000 per month to be provided to widow members of Ward from April 2029. He also said the trust intends to promote work culture through livelihood activities such as the cultivation of chives, potato, garlic, etc. in the empty fields of the state to support sustainable income generation and contribute to the state's economy.
Masa mabuk thandan dabe ate like taman dabe ate masa naragadi ai bisal ate na hunduoga thambay agadra ya wana hingchari ba makok samset hane khangdri ba da laibal khabi me amse noi trust ka hana thengna tringai ni ngasi thengnare noi na wari ba kholi ba me amdo kaisu waro nu noi gi damakta koi trust laire angam mateng pangadi habganda Isagi Tamoida, Isagi Wakalunda Kari Parakani. I do get Miko the Zahara or Power Paduneva and a celebration Harris.
College Development Council, Manipur University and Shine Career conducted Career Conclave 2026 under the theme Future Your Design at Thawal College. The placement sale of Thawal College organized the Career Conclave 2026. Special Social Scientist Dr. Dhanavir Laishram, Principal of Thawal College, Professor A. Nabachandra and founder of Shine Career, Ketrimayum Tony, graced the opening of the conclave as the main guests. Founder and Career Counsellor, Shine Career, Ketrimayum Tony explained about the difference between career guidance and career counselling. Combined annual training camp of 65 AM Girls Battalion National Cadet Corps NCC concluded at St. Joseph College, Ukhrul. Speaking on the occasion, Camp Commander Colonel Padma Kumar stated that this is the first time that a full-fledged NCC camp was organized in Ukhrul. The biggest takeaway from this CATC is the close, neat interaction. At the same time, the greatest setback is the strength of the cadets have drastically dropped, he said. Game Commander Colonel Padma Kumar presented the prize winner of the CATC 170, CDT Leyanim Zinkai of Pataguri College received the overall Best Cadet of CATC 170. She also received the Best Cadet in Rifle Firing. SUOSK Varshanthai of St. Joseph College received the Best in Drill category. The Best Cultural Program Presentation Prize goes to St. Joseph College, Ukhrul. Now giving you some national news, the Lok Sabha adjourned till 12 noon following the uproar by opposition members. When the House assembled today, Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla made an obituary reference over the demise of former MP Surup Singh Hirya Nayak. The House also observed silence as a mark of respect to the departed leader. After that, the Lok Sabha Speaker took up question hour in which Union Minister of State for Home Nityanand Rai tried to reply to a question on CAPF training institution, but he could not complete his reply following opposition uproar. Speaking, Speaker Birla expressed concern over the conduct of the opposition members and appealed to them to allow the House to function. The opposition members continued their protest, leading to the adjournment of the House till 12 noon. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has announced that made in India products will now have a reduced US tariff of 18%. He made the announcement in a social media post after talking to US President Donald Trump. The Prime Minister stated that it was wonderful to speak with his dear friend, President Trump, adding that when two large economies and the world's largest democracies work together, it benefits people and unlocks immense opportunities for mutually beneficial cooperation. US President Donald Trump has said that the United States' amazing relationship with India will be even stronger going forward. In a social media post, the US President said that both countries agreed to a trade deal where the US will charge a reduced reciprocal tariff, lowering it from 25% to 18%. US President Trump said Prime Minister Narendra Modi is one of his greatest friends and a powerful and respected leader of India. Donald Trump further said that he and Prime Minister Modi are two people who get things done, something that cannot be said for most. In international news, a leading human rights organization of Pakistan has reported that at least 10 civilians were killed after Pakistani security forces opened fire on a passenger vehicle near Cadet College in Nuski district of Balochistan yesterday. Condemning the attack, Baloch Voice for Justice said such attacks on unarmed civilians are unlawful and constitute a serious violation of fundamental human rights. It added that the escalation of violence under ongoing Pakistani military operations has created fear and insecurity among the civilian population across Balochistan. The Human Rights Council of Balochistan, HRCB, yesterday highlighted 598 killings in Balochistan last year, perpetrated mostly by the Pakistani security forces amid rising violence against civilians across the province. In its findings, the HRCB documented that out of 598 documented killings, targeted killings were the most common with 165 cases, followed by 104 custodial killings, while 66 cases involved bodies discovered under unclear circumstances. Well, before we end this bulletin, the headlines once again. No special package for Manipur listed in Union Budget 2026, presented by Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, Ruse MPCC President K. Meghchandra. And 7th Widows' Day observed at Moirang Chingai Lampak. 3,000 widows honored during observance. Well, that's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great afternoon.